Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visitors and our home team. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. Her squad off to a strong start, 2-0 to begin the campaign. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. Off we go on EA Sports. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
Just a yard on first down. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
That's caught left side by Burton. Get about 6 before he's taken down. 3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2.
Come on. Hey, go.
That's caught by Miller. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Albuquerque, first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
First down.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. Room to run past midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 28 yards.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
Albuquerque.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Again, it is Brooks. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Again, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Here's DTR. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll try and run it with Brooks. And they bring him down at the 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. First down picked up.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 7.
At the 20-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Brooks. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
A run on first and goal. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
To the goal line and in. Scotty Miller. Touchdown, Albuquerque. That is second TD catch of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. I got a couple
to
be able to sustain
coaches in this bad boy proving that they belong to. Their team was undefeated. I got one of them right now. The boys just went down there and took the ball and put it in the end zone.
The extra point, up and good. And the Redwoods will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback. Had that sensational brief run with the Giants in 2023. Tommy DeVito.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. Early rhythm he was able to establish. He rode that to the final whistle. He had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. And if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, this is going to be a hard group to beat.
Set, ready. Yellow, set.
Once again, it's Sampson. And some good blocking. Springing a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Let's go. Black, set.
We're trying to run here with Sampson. And this is going to work out. He's got it. The first down at the 38-yard line.
So after giving up a touchdown to start the game, you'd hate to then turn around on your opening drive and give the ball back after a 3-and-out. So that's a nice hard run there. Nothing fancy, but just maintain possession and get a fresh set of downs.
Ready up.
So first and 10 here now at the 38. On first down, right back to Sampson. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
Down. 45, ready.
He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Ready, set.
3rd and a yard.
Here we go, set. Hut, hut.
They'll try and run here with Sanders.
Little power football here on 3rd and short. They bring in some extra bulk up front, and they just run this ball straight at the defense. Challenge them in a gotta-have-it moment. Can you stop us? And in this case, the answer was no.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
10 black. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's complete to the rookie. First-round pick. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
We are through one. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Set, hut, set.
A run with Sampson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. The next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Blue, 32.
Throwing is DeVito. Flushed to his right. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 22 set.
That is DeVito. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This a 42-yard attempt. Sly's kick is good. And the Riverhogs are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This taken at the 5. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
I we got these boys looking good.
And their quarterback.
I like how Mike Rico announced her as a female coach.
So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively.
You're doing a great job coaching
think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025.
Ready, ready.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. This time they're ready for it. Brings around the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
That's to his tight end,
Put that ball there.
and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Albuquerque, 1st down.
Louis
First
still
and
get
10
hit.
at the 27-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's Thompson Robinson. That's complete to all the tight ends.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Number 36 on the carry.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Thompson Robinson to throw. Flushed to his left. That's caught by Brooks. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
First down, Albuquerque.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. To throw, Thompson Robinson.
Oh, my goodness.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Scotty Miller, touchdown Redwoods. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The extra point is good. And the Redwoods extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Riverhogs offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Now Thompson Robinson. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
At the 10-yard line.
Let's go now. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Ready.
On the handoff. Brooks.
Oh,
And he's into the end zone. Taj Brooks. Touchdown, Albuquerque. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Makes the score Redwoods 21, Riverhogs 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Riverhogs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
Ready?
DeVito. Out to his right. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Let's go now. 60 red. Hut.
They'll give it to Sampson. And some good blocking. Springing him. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
Brings up third down.
The handoff. This is Sampson. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line. But the official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Cedric Tillman. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime.
Ready, ready.
Now DeVito.
Goodness,
Huge
that
mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Red Wolves will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
That was broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. DTR to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the
Back to throw. Thompson Robinson. Crushed. It's
He
incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. Second and 10.
Second and 10.
Back to the air one more time.
Right back, ain't he? Ain't ready.
It is intercepted. And the Riverhogs are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Right
Those
in.
simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted. We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses. If we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
A big play on that one. 36 yards.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw, DeVito. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This from 34 yards. Sly's kick is good. And the Riverhogs are back within 2 scores.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Riverhounds offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Red, 38.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for...
Be right back.
On that one.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Sampson. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
A 5-yard.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Here's Sampson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Ready.
To throw, here's DeVito. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Let's go now.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. The Redwoods offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Isaiah McGuire. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with a sack.
3rd down and 9.
Look at my team.
Back to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And running back Dylan Sampson heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11.
Ready, break. Come on, set. Ready.
Here's DeVito. He'll get that out wide to Sampson. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. set up the offense with a short field. The Redwoods offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a first down. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready,
On the draw, it's Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, anytime you dial up a draw, Mike, you have the defensive line and the linebackers accounted for. Who you don't have is any of the secondary defenders. It's a perfectly timed secondary safety blitz. He's able to get in the backfield and stop this play before it even had a chance to get started.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
One of these days, he's better ass fingers.
It's going to be 4th down. Hunting time for the Redwoods, set to kick it away. As they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Riverhogs offense ready to take over once more. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
The tackle by Demetrius Knight. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing is DeVito. Open man, and that's Tillman. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
That's good.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now get to Sampson running right. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Here we go. Here we cut.
There's a give up the middle for Sampson. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground inside the 40, a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Ready.
A give. It's Sampson. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
It's a gain of 12 there, and that will be a 1st down.
At the 24-yard line.
Yes.
Back is DeVito. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the double.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set.
4th quarter begins on the ground. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Looking to keep a promising drive alive in his 3rd and a yard. On the ground, it's Sanders. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
He'll try it now with Sampson. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
A pickup of 12 yards. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Tight end going in motion here. We'll go once more with Brooks. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and 11.
Makes it 3rd
Let's go
and
now.
11.
60 by 2, 60 by 2.
Here's Thompson Robinson. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Returnable from the 17. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Riverhogs offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
That's to the open man. It's Tillman. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. They get 15 on that game. And that will be a 1st down.
Here we go. Set. 45. White.
1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
Ready?
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
52 blue. Set.
DeVito. Quick hitting slant there. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 2. At the 9-yard line.
Inside run with Sampson. And he will score. Game on. Dylan Sampson's touchdown Riverhogs. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
Joey Sly set to kick
So,
off.
things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Redwoods offense ready to take over possession of the football. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Tight end on the move left. To throw, Thompson Robinson. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
At the 22-yard line.
This is just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation, Mike. There's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
And he'll get about 5.
He's taken down
second and 5.
17-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Let's go now.
Brings up second and 5.
Black 40. Ready?
Once again, it's Sampson. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one.
Here we go.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready up.
Here we go. First and goal.
Set. Ready. Black. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. He gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Leads to second.
Here's another shot from the 6. It's second and goal. They'll try to set up the screen here. A dive, and he's in. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Salt Lake City. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
And now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Now DeVito. He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
You can just tell the teams that practice these end-of-game situations. After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for 2. Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and we got a tie ball game.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Redwoods offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. Here's DTR. First down throw there is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Another try, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
DTR to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jermaine Berkeley, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now Thompson Robinson. And that is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The Riverhogs offense and running back Dylan Sampson heading back onto the field. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 43. Ready?
To throw, here's DeVito. Thrown left side, the catch is made. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
Got it?
Here's 2nd down.
Striker, 3-3. Here we go. 12, 10, 45. White.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Riverhogs offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Jack, ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Down the field is Tillman. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Throwing is DeVito. This one intercepted. Picked by Demetrius Knight. And the Redwoods are going to have it with a chance to win this game here in overtime.
So as this game's gone on, Mike, this secondary is just continuing to learn, continuing to remember all the different looks this offense has thrown at them. And now it all pays off. Start of overtime, they see one that they recognize, and they jump it, and now they set up their team with a chance to win it here in overtime.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Thompson Robinson. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He gets number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Looks like they got filled.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Thompson Robinson to throw.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everything.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Come on, set. Pat the 60, pat the 60. Ready.
Here's Thompson Robinson, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
There it is.
That one taken in by Burton. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Good.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26.
Back to the air one more time. Quick throw here is complete. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9.
The 25-yard line.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
You go.
It's 3rd down.
Back to throw.
Let's do it.
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Here we go.
A gain of 7.
Stretch the eagle.
1st down, Redwood.
On the ground, it is Brooks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 14-yard line.
70 Lions.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He'll look to throw.
There it is. He dropped
This
it.
ball incomplete. On 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This kick is good. He got it. It took overtime, but they will walk off the field with the victory. So it's a win for our visitors. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. The final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log